How many times have we stood at this precipice, Falcons fans, gazing into the abyss of another NFL season, whispering the same desperate plea? Please, let this be the year our pass rush finally arrives. For what feels like an eternity, the Atlanta Falcons have chased the elusive phantom of a dominant defensive front, pouring draft capital and free agent dollars into a unit that, more often than not, leaves us with more questions than answers. This offseason, the front office doubled down, investing heavily in a pair of rookie edge rushers. But as the preseason lights flicker on, a chilling question emerges from the gridiron whispers. Have we truly solved the riddle, or are we merely setting the stage for another agonizing chapter in our pass rush saga? The skepticism isn't born of cynicism, but of painful experience. For years, the Falcons' inability to consistently pressure opposing quarterbacks has been a glaring Achilles heel, undermining promising defensive schemes and leaving our secondary exposed. This past offseason, General Manager Terry Fontenot and the coaching staff made it unequivocally clear the pass rush was the priority. They went all in, selecting Jalon Walker and James Pearce Jr., two electrifying talents, with the hopes that their raw speed and athleticism would finally ignite the dormant fires of Atlanta's defensive line. The vision is clear. Unleash these speed demons off the edge, create chaos, and fundamentally alter the complexion of our defense. But even as the ink dries on their rookie contracts, a new conversation is already bubbling to the surface, one that suggests the Falcons' quest for pass-rushing supremacy might be far from over. Bleacher Report's astute analyst Alex Ballentine has thrown a fascinating curveball into the mix, proposing that come the 2026 offseason, Atlanta could, and perhaps should, once again be in the market for an edge rusher. And not just any edge rusher, but a very specific type, a veteran power rusher, a player who could provide the crucial counterbalance to the speed-centric approach currently being cultivated. Enter John Franklin-Myers. The name might not send shockwaves through the league, but his profile is precisely what Ballentine argues the Falcons will need to complete their defensive puzzle. Standing at a formidable 6 feet 4 inches and weighing in at 289 pounds, Franklin-Myers is the epitome of a power rusher. He's a player who can consistently win with brute strength, setting the edge against the run and collapsing the pocket from the interior, a stark contrast to the finesse and bend of Walker and Pearce. Imagine the possibilities. A defensive coordinator's dream, a chess match where you can unleash pure speed on one side and raw power on the other, keeping opposing offensive lines constantly off balance. Furthermore, Franklin-Myers' versatility to kick inside, if necessary, adds another layer of strategic flexibility, allowing the Falcons to craft truly creative and unpredictable defensive fronts. His 2024 season was a testament to his burgeoning potential, a career year where he notched personal bests across the board: 40 tackles, 8 tackles for loss, and a robust 7 sacks. These aren't just numbers, they're a declaration of intent, a clear signal that Franklin-Myers is hitting his prime and becoming a force to be reckoned with. If he can build on that performance, his stock will undoubtedly soar, making him one of the most coveted veteran pass rushers on the market. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, the rookies. The entire defensive strategy for 2025 hinges on Jalon Walker and James Pearce Jr. living up to their considerable first-round hype. If they explode onto the scene, becoming the dynamic, disruptive forces the Falcons envision, then perhaps the immediate need for another edge rusher diminishes. But what if they don't? What if the learning curve is steeper than anticipated, or injuries derail their progress? The reality of the NFL is that even top draft picks are not guaranteed successes. And with General Manager Terry Fontenot potentially staring down the barrel of a hot seat, if the team doesn't show significant improvement, the stakes couldn't be higher. The luxury of waiting for potential to materialize might simply not be an option. This brings us back to the 2026 offseason, a period that could prove to be absolutely pivotal for the Falcons' defensive identity. While the free agent market is always a fluctuating landscape, Franklin-Myers' current situation with the Broncos makes him a particularly intriguing target. He's currently in the second year of a 2-year, $15 million deal, A contract that, given his 2024 performance, has been nothing short of a bargain for Denver. However, his absence from OTAs this offseason speaks volumes. It's a clear signal that he's eyeing a new, more lucrative contract, one that reflects his true market value. Spotrac projects that value to be in the neighborhood of $17.5 million annually, a significant jump, but one that could be well worth it for a team desperate for a proven commodity. The Broncos, facing their own financial constraints and potentially looking to rebuild, might be open to moving Franklin-Myers even before his current deal expires. Christopher Knox of Bleacher Report has already identified him as a prime trade candidate, citing the financial realities and the fact that Franklin-Myers, turning 29 in September, might not fit into Denver's long-term building plans. This opens up a fascinating possibility. Could the Falcons acquire him via trade even sooner, or will they wait for him to hit the open market in 2026? Either way, the strategic fit is undeniable. Ultimately, the discussion around John Franklin-Myers isn't about a failure of the rookie class, but rather a recognition of the complex, multifaceted nature of building a truly elite pass rush. Even if Walker and Pearce become the dynamic speed rushers the Falcons desperately need, the addition of a powerful, experienced veteran like Franklin-Myers would elevate the entire unit. He provides the missing ingredient, the complementary piece that could transform a promising but potentially one-dimensional pass rush into a truly fearsome and balanced force. This isn't just about adding another body, it's about strategic synergy, about creating a defensive line that can attack offenses from every angle with speed, power, and relentless pressure. The Falcons' journey to a dominant pass rush has been a winding, often frustrating road. But the potential addition of a player like John Franklin-Myers represents a tangible, strategic step towards finally achieving that long-sought-after goal. It's a move that could not only solidify the defense, but also provide the critical balance needed to unlock the full potential of their exciting young talent. The question remains, will the Falcons seize this opportunity and finally complete their defensive masterpiece? Only time will tell, but the blueprint for success is becoming clearer by the day. What do you think, Falcons Nation? Is John Franklin-Myers the missing piece to our pass rush puzzle, or should we put all our faith in the rookie duo? Let us know your thoughts and predictions in the comments below. And if you found this deep dive into the Falcons' defensive future insightful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more exclusive reports.